I want to bring in April Preyar now. She is a criminal defense attorney, and she's been following this case closely. I appreciate your time tonight. So let's start with the judge. He scolded the prosecutor more than once today. I want to listen to another part of that exchange, and then we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Why you would think that you could go into it without any advance notice to the court, I don't understand that. And as the defense is pointing out, you're an experienced trial lawyer, and this should not have been gone into.
He has mentioned that he's acknowledged that he's used this gun to protect property. He's also just acknowledged that he knows he can't do that. I am attempting to impeach him now with the prior August 10th incident, 15 days prior, involving the same gun, where he is threatening to use that gun to protect property. It goes.
He didn't have the gun with him.
Your Honor, he is saying he wished he did so he could shoot people.
You know, there's a lot of difference between commenting about something when you haven't got a gun and threatening someone when you do.
All right, April, so pull back the curtain for us here. What is the big issue? What's going on?
The big issue apparently is there were these previous statements that were made by Rittenhouse in an unrelated incident. And anytime there's an unrelated incident, there are normally pretrial motions which are filed by both sides and argued so that the jury never has to hear this and there's no aha surprise moment in front of the jury. And so it seems as though the attorney wants to go into this issue, and the judge is saying this is already a settled matter. This is already something I've ruled on. This is not something that you can dive into.
Right. And then the defense pounced and now says, we want this whole case thrown out. So could that actually happen?
I think that's pretty unlikely because the standard for a mistrial is pretty high. And if it were to happen, the judge probably would have done it on the spot. It's not something that would happen a day or two later after the judge kind of thought about it. So they're into the trial. Apparently Rittenhouse already testified today, and the case will soon be given to the jury.
Yep, and that testimony today from him, emotional. So let's look at that. This was a critical moment for him to take the stand, convince this jury what was going through his mind when all this happened. Let's listen.
Mr. Rosenbaum was now running from my right side, and I was cornered from in front of me with Mr. Zeminski, and there were three people right there.
Take a deep breath, Kyle.
And the judge stopped it right there. They took a recess. So in the eyes of a jury, was Kyle Rittenhouse convincing there? Did he help his case of self-defense?
To me, they look like crocodile tears. And I think that that's been pretty much the consensus online, is that it did not seem like real, true emotion. I will say his testimony was very well crafted. You could tell that his attorney had prepped him very well. He set up the self-defense, because normally self-defense means force matches force, meaning you have a knife, I have a knife. We both have our fists, you have a gun, I have a gun. If it's off balance, then it's usually difficult to show self-defense. But the way they set it up was to say, I was basically surrounded by a mob. And therefore, whether one person in the mob or two persons in the mob were armed or not, they posed a threat to me, and therefore I used force. And so I listened carefully to the testimony earlier, and he says Rosenbaum was here, and Rosenbaum was unarmed, but he was aggressive, and he was threatening to kill me. And then Huber had a skateboard, and he was using it against me as a blunt object. And therefore, they set up probably the best stage they could for a self-defense claim when someone has a semi-automatic weapon.
And interesting, the prosecution's own witness backed up Rittenhouse's account of self-defense. So you wonder their strategy there. April Preyar, appreciate your time. This is going to be interesting as it continues to play forward.
It will be. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you. Thanks for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.